Red Rose romp home to win over Northamptonshire. The visitors lost 3 wickets late on day 3 to head into the 4th day at Emirates Old Trafford, chasing 366 to win. Their hosts though had been on top for most of the game and hoped to continue that form as they looked for 7 wickets. Northamptonshire had a decent start to the morning. Vasconcelos is a man in form, and he returned to the middle looking for another good knock to stymie the hosts' progress. But ultimately, he was denied. An attempted reverse sweep was beaten by Parkinson. More prodigious turn for the spinner, removing Vasconcelos for 35. Rossington followed. Wood now found some success to leave their hosts 5 down, and still shy of 3 figures. There was no keeping Parkinson out of the game. Another one rags out of the rough and struck Zaib on the pads outside the line, but the sharp turn made the umpire's mind up. Proctor and Taylor retreated, singles the order of the day through to lunch, where they went in at 107 for 6. The going remained slow after the break. Proctor the first to find the boundary at the resumption, before a ricochet in the cordon found a helmet and made the over an expensive one. It was doing the trick for Northamptonshire though. Lancashire frustrated and Proctor nurdling his way towards a 50. A quick run 3, as men crowded the bat, was enough to take the number 5 through to his half-century. Just the 3rd boundary of the session took the visitors to 150. Their pace suggesting any hopes of a win had been dispensed with. Northamptonshire were playing for time. Looking to try something different, Villas threw part-timer Rob Jones the ball, and the change did the trick. Taylor's circumspect innings brought to an end, stumped for 13 off 115 balls. Nathan Buck found the boundary in the overs before tea, albeit not how he'd have liked, and Lancashire were kept out through to the interval, with the score 182 for 7 and their visitors retreating into their bunker. Lancashire kept on throwing all they had at Buck and Proctor, but the pair would not budge. It would be Wood who finally separated the two. Buck out for 20, and suddenly the hosts were full of energy. His next delivery brought another wicket. A real beauty of a Yorker left Kerrigan's stumps in a mess, and Northamptonshire on the verge of defeat. Some final wicket defiance from Sanderson halted the charge and gave Proctor a shot at reaching a century. He'd be unable to get there though, Parkinson wrapping up a memorable week. With the final wicket, another big turner found the edge, and Lancashire had picked up the win by 206 runs. This match will live long in the memory, at least for Parkinson. His delivery to remove Rossington earlier in the week had shades of Warne. Northamptonshire will look to bounce back next week when they host Glamorgan. Lancashire meanwhile head to the Spitfire ground, full of confidence.